Hi everyone, it's Daniela and I'm so glad you're here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for visiting, and if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I have a small haul today. I just ran in to Tuesday morning in Michael's just to go to the clearance. A couple weeks ago or so, I can't remember. I mentioned that Tuesday morning was just putting more stuff on clearance, and they had these paints. These are the mixed media paints. Um, yes, but folk art. Okay. Trying to anyway, they had the mixed media paints, and these are acrylic but transparent, acrylic soft gel paints, and I was excited about those. Two of these are regular acrylic paints, opaque, still soft gel paint, but only the three are transparent. So I wanted to try to find more of them, but I'm grateful I got this many, and the sun is shining and it's so wonderful and beautiful, but the sun does not want to be a buddy and show you these numbers that I think you like to see. We're going to do something with these before I set down. I'm going to put some on a piece of paper, see how transparent they are. And that color was sepia. And look at my thumb, I cut it. Ugh, sorry. Um, this is white, opaque. This guy here is Prussian blue. Where's his number? Because they all have different numbers. Oh, there, it's up there at the top. I hope you can see that with the glare. These are lucky they're on the back. This one is opaque also. This is permanent deep green. And this number should be easy just because it's handwritten. And last, another transparent, permanent Alzarian crimson. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's red, right? You know, pretty much it's red. And again, this one is handwritten. Gosh, it seems like it would be easier to see the other ones. Anyway, so then I went into Michael's because I was still trying to get the second pad of this mixed media stuff, and I found it. But first, I got these trims a couple weeks ago. Again, everything's a couple weeks ago. This one doesn't have the price, but they were all the same, $1.49 on clearance. And I wanted to get, they didn't have this purple. They had one, but it was really gross, like it was unraveling and stuff. So I was able to get it. They didn't have any other ones that I didn't already have. And if the other ones were in good shape, I would have probably bought another one, but you know, they're not always. It's clearance, and that's cool. I got a pom-pom ribbon, also $1.49, pom-pom trim. Haven't saw any good pom-pom trim in a while. And then this is really pretty. This is like a fringe, but it's really, really fine. They're like really fine tassels. I don't know if you can see that. So that's awesome. So this is the pad that I was talking about. Okay, let's zoom back out again. Okay. Let's see, that's the sun. I don't have any lights on. No light. Um, there, that's better. I bought this for $3.49, or one just like it, for $3.49. I know there's no number, but just showing you the price. And look at the cute prints and everything. This is everything you get. You got, I guess, probably better to share it like this. Like this way. I'll get this piece of fabric. It's like canvas fabric, and it's got in like this rusty orange all these pretty fruits and stuff. And then this page, menu, so pretty. Recipe cards, thick cardstock. And this one, cheese and wine and ephemera. And then this one, the big pineapple and other vintage looking fruits. Here's recipe cards. Here's a bunch of cooking food related ephemera. Here are more recipes and ephemera looking pieces on this page. All these pages are really thick. And this one is like an inventory list. I guess maybe what's in your pantry or something, but I just like the ledger prints and a corkscrew, some corks, recipes, and cakes. Looks like a tablecloth, red lattice type pattern, corrugated white cardboard, green burlap, more canvas. I think there's also 2 pieces of regular cardstock. One is like an off-white, and then the back here, this is actual just craft cardstock. So I wanted to get another one of this because there's not that many pages, and I do want to make a recipe book in my lifetime. But I had also said that I really wished I had gotten this travel type one. I'm not sure if they're calling it travel, but that's what I'm calling it, travel. There's like all the different pages, but we'll do a quick flip. See the pretty red of all of these clocks and compasses. And again, very vintage. And this almost looks like a transfer of a train onto book paper. And look at that glow, love that. And again, travel stuff, tickets, postcards. This is just a really pretty print, I'm not quite sure. A bunch of vintage ephemera type, maybe the fronts of postcards, more advertising and such. Actual postcard, like postcard. This is a really pretty paper. Craft color corrugated cardboard. This is like an aqua, so pretty. Burlap. That's what I'm calling it, is burlap. And canvas. And again, the white and craft. So I had to get those 2, and I had to get those other trims. So I'm very pleased with myself on all of that. So I'm going to zoom back in again, and I'm just going to use my finger and just see that this translucent paint, because I want to play with it with watercolor paint. So you can play with acrylic with water too. I mean, everybody knows that. But if it's translucent, then it won't be as difficult. So don't mind me. I'm just trying to get the paper off the inside. There we go. Tube O paint. I'm just going to touch it. Darn it, there's still plastic. There we go. Okay. Now my finger. Oh, It does look nice. Let me put this one back on so I don't spill it everywhere. Got it on my finger as it is. This is watercolor paper also. Interesting. It's not quite as translucent as I would have thought it would have been. That's a little, I mean, it went on there very dark looking, didn't it? I mean, I understand it's a brown, but still. I am opening the blue, even though I said I wasn't gonna, but I am. Put you down. Let me, where was I? Okay, I'm trying to not make the hugest mess, but use my left hand also. I'm not left-handed. Well, this one's a more, you can see that it's translucent, I think. Do I have a picture of something? Do I? Because that might be a really good idea to see if we can see through it. Another piece of scrap paper. Got this blue one open still. Let's use it on my dominant hand or pour it out everywhere. It's up to you. Huh. I am, look what I did. You believe that? Ugh. Okay. Yeah, look, we're seeing, you can see now that's very, very thick because of the blob that I dropped. But still, you can see all of, and I bet when it dries a lot lighter. So I just thought we would look together at how good the translucence of the paints are. I have a paper towel, but not a wet one, and now I have it on my finger. Anyway, so thank you so much for visiting. Let me zoom out a little bit because right now my hands were looking like they were huge. So thank you so much for visiting and spending some time with me. I appreciate you all so much. And I hope you have a wonderful, safe, and healthy and happy Memorial Day weekend this weekend if you're in America. And I hope you still have a wonderful, safe, and happy weekend no matter where you are. Remember, you're all awesome. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.